I don't think if we gave her 10 more chances, she could do that 9.
No. And Julio Molina calls timeout as Cuesta is starting to maybe crawl back into this one. Trailed at one point 10-5, and now they've trimmed that lead to 14-11 for the Bulldogs. This is our third set of the night. Cuesta won the first one 25-9, and then the second set 25-21. And seeing a lot of kills from both sides from their big hitters, Riley Cooks, and for Hancock, Brianna Farley. Well, the Cougars break their timeout huddle, as do the Bulldogs, and we're ready to go. On set, or on serve rather, is Kesley Stefanelli for Cuesta. And Farley just has to get it over. That's coming our way. And that's out of bounds. Point for the Cougars, 12-14. Cuesta getting back into this one. Stefanelli remains on serve for the Cougars. Farley handles this one, right to Nikki Friend, right back to Farley. And she slams it over the net, but the Cougars handle it, get it back into the hands of the Bulldogs, and promptly out of bounds on the Cuesta side, near side, right in front of us. So 1 point differential now, 13-14 for Stefanelli. Nikki Friend right there, and a short set right over. Cuesta handles it, and a little dink into the net and under the net for the point. This game is tied at 14. Stefanelli remains on serve. A lot of heat on that one. Right to Nikki Friend. And a nice kill by Gabrielle Lacates. So Lacates gets the Bulldogs back up by a point. 15-14. Amber Mendoza to serve for Hancock. Cooks handles it. And they're going to try to get it to Farley. Not this time around. They want to get it to Cooks. No, that's Meyer. And she gets it right back over. Mendoza. Wow, gets it in, and Mendoza blind.
Great shot.
Gets it back over, and a diving effort by Kesley Stefanelli comes up just a bit short. So Amber Mendoza at the service line for the Bulldogs. And Meyer punches it over, and Mendoza can't handle it.
Got it.
A moment ago, she had that blind just over her back without even looking at the net. Resulted in a point, and right there, fully looking at the ball. It's just
one of those things we just won't understand.
Yep. Nikki Friend with a nice set. Farley can't handle it, has to just nudge it over.
So.
And that's a nice kill by Kylie DeCoster. DeCoster coming in tonight with 51 kills on the season for Cuesta on 158 attempts. Whitney Meyer on serve for the Cougars, and that one is way out.
Airmailed that one.
Yes, she did. On serve for Hancock is going to be Rhiannon Sachs. Standing right in the middle of the line and right in the middle of the Cougar defense. And Cuesta gets it over for the point. We're deadlocked again at 17. Cami Mauricio on serve for the Cougars. And they go right back to the libero on that one, but it's handled. Farley knocks it out. Point Cougars, 18-17. Cuesta now jumps on top. Nikki Friend with a nice set to the libero, and she did not get it in. 19-17. Cuesta on top. Right to the libero. They've got something going here. Serving right to the center of the Bulldog defense. And that's a point for Hancock, and a rare miscue by Riley Cooks. And something about this match here, this third one, we haven't seen a whole lot of Riley Cooks with the big hits.
And speaking of the devil, Mike.
Until now.
Wow.
Boy, she whacked that one over. Substitution here for Cuesta. Allie Reed checking in. And Kesley Stefanelli sitting down. On serve for Cuesta, Blake O'Brien. And that's a point for Cuesta. And a timeout called by Coach Julio Molina, as he is just 4 points away from losing this whole match.
Smart timeout, Mike.
Getting swept. Yeah, settle his team down a little bit. They've been in this one.
Yeah. Actually, it looked like their match 6 points ago, you know?
Yes, it did. And again, even though we did have the big hit there by Riley Cooks, she's been somewhat absent in this third set.
Yeah.
She had the big one. Of course, that's whenever she's going to hit the ball, you almost guarantee yourself a point.
Yeah.
The way she plays. But for what it's worth, Hancock's been keeping the ball away from her.
Yeah.
Keeping her out of position enough to where she can't get a good set.
Yeah. You got to wonder if that's what Coach Julio Molina over here might be game planning, to try to keep the ball away from Cooks if it's possible.
He kept his team in the huddle a heck of a lot longer than Cuesta did. Rocky Nystrom sent her team out a good 15 seconds before Julio Molina let go of his team. Now here we go. On serve is Blake O'Brien. It goes right to Farley. Nikki Friend with the set. Off the net. Cuesta handles it. Allie Reed with a nice set. And a nice kill attempt by DeCoster, handled by the Bulldogs. And there's a kill by Salazar. And that gets Hancock back on the board, 21-19. The libero sits down for Hancock, and coming in is going to be Gabby Lacatis.
Substitution on Cuesta's side, too. We had Faith Sierra come in for Blake O'Brien.
Yep. Nice back set. Hancock handles the kill attempt. Riley Cooks dinking that one over, but Hancock handled it. And Farley's just got to get this ball over. We're going to get Cooks on this one, and smash. She came with authority on that one. That ball got maybe about a foot up above the net, and she drilled it. And that's a 22nd point in this set for Cuesta. Substitution coming on. Zoe Bond. Templeton for Atascadero. Zoe Bond coming in. Allie Reed sitting down, and Kylie DeCoster on serve. Good here. Riley Cooks calling for that ball, but it went a little far. It went to Whitney Meyer instead.
There she is.
She wants it there, but it's a back set and into the net.
It looked like Faith Sierra was a little undecisive there. She could decide on a forward set or a back set.
And now Nikki Friend. She's been the Bulldogs' top setter this evening at the service line, but she runs right up to the front. And she watched that one sail wide, so she'll go back and serve again. 22-21. Hancock not ready to give up the ghost yet. Nikki Friend with a nice serve handled by Cuesta. And into the net is Cami Mauricio. We are all square at 22.
These Bulldogs are showing a lot of fight here, Mike.
Yeah, they are. They're hanging in there. And Nikki Friend back at the service line. That ball coming over like a knuckleball. Riley Cooks manages to get it over. to Farley. And that's a kill attempt, and a good one at that by Gabrielle Lacatis.
And with that point, Mike, it looks like the Bulldogs have taken the lead here.
23-22. And a timeout on the floor. These matches have just been building. The first one was all Cuesta, and then Hancock coming around in match number 2 and taking a good lead, but Cuesta coming up and getting that one 25-21. And I tell you, this work doesn't get much closer. 23-22. Hancock on top, and this is the third set of the night. And as was the last time out, Cuesta already out on the floor, ready to go.
20 seconds left, you know,
20
they're ready.
seconds to go. And Julio Molina sets his team out onto the floor as well. And on serve for Hancock, Nikki Friend. She sends that one over. Riley Cooks handles it. And Riley Cooks right back. But it's a point for the Bulldogs. Allie Reed coming on, as is Blake O'Brien for the Cougars. 24-22. This is it. And Meyer gets it over, and this is a point for Cuesta, 23-24. Riley Cooks on serve now for the Cougars. Trying to square this match. And that's a point for Cuesta.
What a tricky shot to handle there.
Gabrielle Lacatis was trying to eyeball that to see if it was, is it going to come over or not, and decided that it wasn't, yet it did. Cooks on the serve. We're square at 24. Lacatis and the roof for the Cougars. Cami Mauricio blocking that one and getting the point for Cuesta, up 25-24.
What a big block there by Cami, Mike.
That was huge. Cooks on the serve. Friend with the set, a nice back set. And that's a point as it goes off the libero, Macon, off the attempt from Cooks to keep it in play. Salazar, Vanessa Salazar, on serve for Hancock.
Looks like a sort of a false start kind of call.
I think so.
Bulldogs, yeah.
They're out of rotation on that one. Thanks, Pete. And right to the libero again with the serve. Nikki Friend with a back set. And this is going to be kept in play by Cuesta. And Meyer gets a good crack at it, and this is a point for Cuesta. Salazar couldn't handle that one, but Whitney Meyer right on the spot for that one.
What a great match there, Mike.
That was a great match. The Cougars win this one 27-25 and sweep away the Hancock Bulldogs. Cuesta improves on the year to 10-6 and now 3-2 in conference play. Cuesta has 3 more matches ahead on the Western State Conference schedule. November 1st against Ventura and November 13th. These are home matches, by the way. November 13th against Pierce and November 20th against Moore Park. So 3 more chances to come out here and root on your Cuesta Cougar volleyball team. Very spirited performance tonight. A 3-set sweep of the Hancock Bulldogs, and lights out. This evening's over here for Cuesta.
You know, you could tell early the way they were hitting the ball, the way that Riley, the way that who else here? Cami, Zoe,
Riley Cooks, and Whitney Meyer, Cami Mauricio, all padding their kill stats tonight at the hands of Hancock, and a great 3-set sweep by the Cougars. And they have handled the Hancock Bulldogs tonight here at Cuesta Gym. We want to thank you for watching this evening's volleyball match. Catch more Cuesta Athletics right here on Cuesta TV on Charter. Mike, it's been a pleasure.
Hey, Mike, it's been fun.